Okay, function notation. The input, which would be a member of the domain, are values of an x that we substitute into the equation. The outputs would be members of the range, and they are what we get when we plug that in. So that's the y value. This is what our notation looks like. It's f parentheses x, but we read it f of x. It's not multiplication. It's just telling me the function, that's the name of my rule or my formula, evaluated at this x value. Let's take a look. I've got f of x equals 2x squared minus x plus 3. And that's really like my rule or my formula. That's what you want to think a function is. If I'm asked to find f of 0, what that means is I'm going to take the 0 and I'm going to put it in for each of the x's in the formula and simplify it. Simplify it, I get a 3. Well, that tells me my input was 0, right? That's what we put in. Our output was 3, so x and y, 0 and 3. So that would be an ordered pair corresponding to this function. For f of negative 7, well, we're going to do the same thing, except everywhere we see the x this time we're going to put a negative 7. Be careful here when you square and you distribute your minus signs that you get the right answers. You should get 108. So again, the input was negative 7. The output, what came out, was 108, so the ordered pair that would be associated with this would be a negative 7, 108. We can substitute in, and we will in other places, substitute in things besides just numbers. So f of 5a, what does that mean? It means I take this whole expression and I erase these x's and put 5a there instead. So it looks like this down here. How do I do 5a squared? That means 5a times 5a, which would be 25a squared. Multiplied by 2, that's where the 50a squared comes from. And then there's really nothing more to do with this one. I can't simplify it further. It's really kind of silly to write an ordered pair on one like this. And then this last one, f of a minus 4. Same thing. Erase the x's that are there and put in the entire expression a minus 4. So 2 times the expression a minus 4 gets squared, minus the expression a minus 4, and then plus 3. Okay, now I've got a note here on the side that a minus 4, when you have a plus or minus inside that parenthesis and you're squaring it, that means you're going to write it out twice and FOIL it. Okay, it's multiplying it by itself. So that's how we get this a squared minus 8a plus 16. That's where the middle term comes from. Then you distribute your 2, and we're going to have to collect some like terms, and here at the very end, we get 2a squared minus 17a plus 39.